health, good spirits, man, and we getting straight into it, man. I know y'all heard the news, man. Canelo Alvarez finally agreed to fight Terence Bud Crawford in May of 2025, man. That's just a few months away, man. Time is flying. That's just a few months away. We all know Canelo Alvarez, man. He fights on two specific weekends every year. We know we're gonna get two fights out of Canelo for sure. Cinco de Mayo weekend in May and Mexican Independence weekend in September. The highly anticipated matchup, man, between Bud and Canelo is finally underway, man. They finally kicking off negotiations. And we lit, man. We so happy about this. A lot of people, man, want to see this fight. This is great news, though, man, because Canelo done downplayed and denied the Terence Crawford fight for a long time. Always saying people just gonna say Bud was too small. Uh, he bought another fighter up from 154 like he did Charlo, so he good on that fight, man. Great news though because we finally get to see Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez, man. Turki Alalshikh standing on big business once again. Uh, he giving Crawford what he want, basically. Turkey made Terence Crawford the face of Riyadh season boxing, man. So he wants to make sure Bud is happy and getting what he wants. And that is Canelo Alvarez, man. Terence Crawford then hinted at the fight a few times. Hinted at that's what he want to do. That's who he looking at fighting, man. But this is really true. Skills pay the bills, man. I want to ask y'all a simple question. Who has more skills and who has more tools in their tool bag? Canelo Alvarez or Terence Bud Crawford? I'm gonna let y'all think on that for a second. Crawford could do a lot of things in that ring, bro. He could switch stances. He got a high IQ. He got power in both hands. He could counter you. He could hurt you going forward, backwards, to the side. Good defense, defensively sound. And he got that dog in him, bro. That's just that, bro. He got that dog in him. He got that killed or be killed mentality. And that's what you gotta have in this sport, man. He not gonna move up from 154 to 168 and feel that power and run like Jamel Charlo did. He is gonna bite down on his mouthpiece, tuck his chin, and go after Canelo, bro. He not gonna run from Canelo like Charlo did. He got that dog in him. A lot of people looking at the weight classes and saying Canelo will automatically win off of size, and he been at 168 longer than Crawford. But I don't think that's the case with this one, man. Let's take a look at, man, Fury versus Usyk too. Usyk was outweighed, man, by 60 pounds. He was shorter, he was smaller, he had the shorter reach. Usyk proved, man, size meant nothing, and skills is the true determining factor to decide who gonna win, man. Who gonna win? Who gonna take home that victory? And quite frankly, man, Terence Crawford always been sparring heavyweights. There's been plenty of stories of Terence Crawford knocking out heavyweights and holding his own. You know what I'm saying, against Andre Ward and people like that. They got a lot of people that believe in Bud, man. Straight up. They saying skills pay the bills. It's been all in my comments section. Every time I post a video about Canelo and Bud and how Canelo got a great chin and can Bud hurt him. He got a lot of people rooting for him. I would most definitely be rooting for him for sure. Uh, if he beat Canelo, bro, he would make history. Simple. He pound for pound number one or two. And if somebody could jump up two weight classes in style and beat on Canelo, man, it would definitely be Terence Bud Crawford, man. He got the best chance to do it. Uh, I think truly, if Terence Crawford win this fight, man, if Bud beat Canelo, I think he ride off into the sunset. I think he retires. He was very close to retiring if that Errol Spence fight didn't happen at 147. He said that out of his own mouth. I think he would retire because shit, he would be that made history. He would become the first fighter in history to be 3 times undisputed. That has never been done before in boxing. Um, his name was already in the history books. He already a Hall of Fame fighter uh, by being 2 times undisputed at 140 and 147. Uh, Clearing out divisions, man. That's the type of stuff Bud Crawford do. He was a Hall of Famer before uh, fighting Canelo Alvarez. This would definitely put him top 10 to top 15 for sure. Uh, yeah, man. That's what I got, man. Skills pay the bills. Not all the time, man. The bigger fighter always win. Don't get me wrong. Canelo got skills. Canelo could do a lot, man. But Bud Crawford just a different animal. Like it's taking me time. I done looked over the fight and looked back at it and thought on it. Man, Terence Crawford got a pretty good chance of beating Canelo. I'm not gonna lie. The news that's broke though, man, is going down, man. This is really good news though because, like I said, bro, Canelo Alvarez always downplayed the Terence Crawford fight. He never leaned into it. He always asked for a crazy amount of money, man. People gonna look at this as his first real challenge in a long time. We had fights like John Ryder versus Canelo. We knew Canelo was gonna win. We had fights like Jamel Charlo versus Canelo. We knew Canelo was gonna win. We had fights like Canelo versus Munguia. We knew Canelo was gonna win, man. Munguia didn't have enough experience. Uh, he was just flat out better than John Ryder. He was way bigger and stronger than Jamel Charlo. He had way too much experience and knowledge and power over Belanga. We knew he was gonna beat Belanga. Let's get into it, man. Terence Crawford, man. Like I said, if anybody can do it, bro, never count Terence Crawford out, bro. I had to learn that the hard way. Shout out Errol Spence, man. The truth, I had to learn that shit the hard way. Terence Crawford is one of the ones, bro. He is also an all-time great. If he beat Canelo Alvarez, bro, it's not even a debate. It's not even a debate now. He a Hall of Famer. Undisputed at 140, undisputed at 147. He got 100% knockout rate at 147. He coming with it, bro. Then you never want to get on Terence Crawford like bad side. You never want to get on his bad side or make him feel like he got to prove something to the world. And that's when he at his most dangerous. If you ever watch a fight and somebody catch Terence Crawford clean with a 2 piece, they catch him clean with something, he gonna immediately go get his lick back. That's just the type of fighter he is. That's just the type of person he is, a competitive person. He want that lick back. If he feel like when him and Errol Spence finally made that fight happen, and after 6, 7 years of people saying Spence will beat him and Spence will do this and Spence will do that, he made it his business to embarrass Errol Spence. He took it easy on Sean Porter until he found out he was losing and turned up on him. That's just he got that dog in him, bro. He took to Twitter and said, in 2025, I will prove how great I am again. I already knew what that meant. Canelo and Terence Crawford is on. Like I said, you never want to have Terence Crawford feeling like he got something to prove or just feeling like his back against the wall. He gonna always come out on top. I think this gonna go down, man. It's one of the best fights of this generation. I'm gonna go more in depth and as the fight get announced and as it get closer to Cinco de Mayo weekend was going down. But I want y'all to think about this. Think about Mayweather. Think about Bivol. And think about how they beat Terence Crawford. And think how they beat Canelo Alvarez. I'm going to say it over. Think about Floyd Mayweather. Think about Dimitri Bivol. And think about how they beat Canelo Alvarez. Look at Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. And tell me what was the determining factor in that fight. What off the gate threw Errol Spence off? Terence Crawford had an amazing jab, a powerful jab, a thudding jab. It was eating Errol Spence up. Think about Mayweather. Think about Bivol. Beautiful jabs. Kept Canelo on the outside. Good defense. I'm gonna get more in depth as the fight get closer and closer though. But like I said, man, you never want to have Terence Crawford feeling like he got the world against him. I feeling like he got to prove how great he is, because that's just creating a madman, man. It's locked, it's loaded, and we lit, and I'm out. Peace.
They say fuck 'em.